both shoulders.
What? All right.
Thick ass shoulders.
Whatever. Welcome back to another episode of A Secret Life of Moms. How you doing? Whatever.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, we have with us before we get started in our little how was our week. We're gonna welcome our guest Coco. We have another Coco in the building. So we got Coco 1 and Coco 2. This is my little cousin. Say hello to everyone. And welcome to our show. We're so excited we have a person in here with us. It's been a while since we've had a guest, right?
It really has.
It's been a while. But she actually was on our very first episode. That was one. Well, besides the trailer, that was the first episode, surviving your kids while surviving COVID. You remember that? Yes. How have you been surviving? You still hanging in there? You okay? Your kids still in one piece? I'm sure we've cried many a time since then. Yes, yes. So how's your week been?
The same.
The same?
Yeah, you can have it if you want it. I'll give it back. I'll give you the week. It
No,
was
I've
terrible.
had my own. I've had my own, thank you.
All right, fine. Just fine.
Mine actually hasn't been that bad. It was okay.
Okay.
My weekend was good.
Mhm.
Actually, it didn't end very well. My daughter hit somebody. Yeah.
Oh wow.
It wasn't really her fault
Mhm.
because if you know about where I live, my complex, she hit the side of somebody, but they were flying.
Got you, because they always speed through there.
He was like, I come outside. She's like, Mom, she hadn't even left. She had pulled out of her spot and she's getting ready to turn out of the complex. And he came flying from the back of the complex to leave the complex too.
Mhm.
And she hit the side of him. So she calls me. I'm in my bonnet, my pajamas. I ain't got no bra on. She's like, Mom, I hit somebody. I'm like, damn. I ain't got no glasses on. I'm in the bathroom on the toilet. I'm like, oh, come on. So I done cut everything short, threw my robe on. No, actually, I threw my coat on. Go outside, no slippers. I got my sneakers on, no socks. Again, no bra,
Mhm.
and my bonnet. I go outside and got my glasses on. And she's all shook up. I'm like, don't even worry about it. Don't sweat it. Because I see who it is. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure this man done made me slam my brakes on a couple times trying to pull out of the complex. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. She shouldn't have been going that fast. And I'm like, listen, calm down. It's going to be all right.
Oh,
And I'm
Lord.
telling her to calm down, whatever, it's fine, okay. And he's like, I know it's not, she's young, it's okay. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, how fast could she have been going?
Right.
She's pulling out of a fucking
Parking
spot.
space, yeah.
So I'm like, whatever. The cops come, they send the whitest officer they can find.
Oh Lord.
So I'm like, all right, I already know what kind of morning this is going to be. He spends most of his time
Over there with the person, the other
with
one.
them.
Mhm.
Mind you, they have no masks on. Not a fucking mask in sight. We hear them, the cop ask about COVID, and
Mhm.
he's like, oh, I got the antibodies. Me and my daughter standing there with masks on.
Mhm.
The cop got one of those things that come up from your neck.
Mhm.
And I look at her, I said, he's all up in arms, talking in this man's face. They literally like this.
Mhm.
And he ain't got no mask on. And he's okay with this.
Wow.
Meanwhile, when he come talk to me, he's standing over there and I got a mask on. I'm vaccinated, partner. I'm good. Meanwhile, he's screaming in your face and he got antibodies. Okay, that means he had it.
Right.
Okay, whatever.
Exactly. He had it bad.
He didn't come and ask me much. He didn't give me the man's phone number.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So didn't they change it where you can go up to the police station and pick up the report?
He gave me a printed report
Oh, they printed
with
it
the
out.
man's apartment number on it
Mhm.
and the name of his insurance. That was it. I don't have his phone number. Nothing.
I don't think you need his phone number. You
I
just go through
didn't.
his
So I called
insurance.
my insurance company. I filed a report and everything, and I
Mm-hmm.
explained my side of the story. I said, they didn't send a very objective officer.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, if you seed my complex, you would know. I said, I know when you hit someone, it's automatically your fault. I said, but he was speeding.
Mm-hmm.
I said, he didn't see her. She didn't see him. I'm sure that's what happened. And if
Mm-hmm.
he hadn't been speeding, they both would have had time to slam their brakes on.
Right.
I said, but it is what it is. As long as you put that in the report, whatever.
Right.
So that's what it was. So that's how my weekend ended. And I told her, I said, okay, you're not going to Dunkin' right now. You're going to come inside and you're going to relax. She said, no, I'll just take your car. I said, no, you won't. You will not take my car. You're going to come in here and sit down for a little while. And then you will take your own car because
Right.
your car is drivable. You're not
Right.
going to take my shit.
Oh
Not
God.
you just hit somebody.
Right.
No, with your car.
Oh
So
God.
yeah, that's how my weekend ended. Did you have excitement? Yeah, work isn't very exciting.
No, it's not.
No,
Especially when
no.
you work on the days that you think that you're gonna have off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only had one day off because I worked.
I didn't have any.
I usually get one day off, and it
Bless your
really
heart.
wasn't a day off
I
because,
forgot what that feels like.
yeah, I don't really know what it feels like either because I did laundry, I did grocery shopping, and then I took my daughter back to college. By the time I got home, it was like 7:30, so the whole day
Right.
was gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't really have a day off.
Okay. Well, what you got on this little agenda
Okay.
over here?
Well, I did want to talk about one thing that hurt me to my heart.
You're so sensitive.
I know.
Oh, you're so sensitive. Jesus.
I'm always sensitive. I can't help
Yeah,
it.
it's okay.
Well, Prince Marky D from the Fat Boys. I saw on the news, well, or in a news clip that was sent to my phone. I
Mm-hmm.
get these news flashes that he died. It didn't say why or what happened, the cause of death, but he was 52 years old.
That's young.
Yes,
He was only
he
52.
was only 52. That means when he was in that movie
He
Disorderlies, he
was
was probably
young.
our age.
Sorry, but
He did look older.
he looked older.
You never know what
Didn't
people
want to
been
say that
through.
out loud.
And just so you heifers know, well, you're not a heifer, but she's a heifer.
I didn't
You
even
haven't got that status yet.
say anything yet.
That movie came out in 1987, so I don't
Oh my God.
expect
You
you
know
to
how
know.
old I
You
was?
probably was too.
You know
When
how
was you
old I
born?
was? No, she wasn't even
Oh
thought
shit!
of. What are you talking
Oh
about?
shit! Never mind. You wasn't even
Right.
look
Be glad she even knew who he was a little bit.
exactly. You weren't even thought of, but
I know how old I was.
fuck you.
So you know
Whatever.
I seen it later on.
Well, I was almost. Let's see. I was 9. Fuck you. Anyway, Disorderlies was one of my favorite movies.
I bet.
It was hilarious. And I actually went on Amazon and purchased it today
Did you?
because I couldn't find it anywhere else. So I went and purchased it. It will be here Wednesday and I'm going to watch it in memory. I did.
Thank you.
I got DVDs all over my house.
See, she said it.
What?
I didn't. So there you go.
You don't
Stream movies, yeah, on your Amazon. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't know that. Like, who the hell keeps
you
track
know
of
what?
DVDs?
I like things that are tangible. Okay.
Now,
Just
what
like
happens when that is gone?
look, just like books,
And
I
all you
like to be
can
able to
do.
hold shit.
Nope, I download mine.
All right. I don't want to walk around with a digital copy. Then I will buy another copy.
Oh,
Just
I
like
mean, it should be
Claudine,
$3. How much was
which
it?
I think your mama stole.
Oh God.
I'm, I'm gonna have to call her because I can't find that shit.
Oh
And she came by the house. I think she smuggled that shit out. Cause when I listen, when I used to stay with them, we watched that shit till that VHS broke.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
Claudine was. You ever heard of that movie?
No.
What?
Thought you gonna kill me
What?
because of them.
It had James Earl Jones in it.
And that means
And oh my god, the who was the woman? Diana. Oh god. Shit.
what was the movie about?
Okay. Well, the
I might not
woman,
remember what these old
all right,
people.
the woman, Okay, James Earl Jones was a garbage man. Okay,
Mhm.
and the woman worked as like a housekeeper maid
Mhm.
for this white family.
Mhm.
Okay, and she had to hide things like she had an iron, toaster, things like that. But anytime social services came to do a check at her house, there was certain shit she wasn't supposed to have because I guess it may be counted as income or, like
Motherfucker.
she had something. So
Oh.
she had to hide it.
An iron.
Iron back in the day.
Shh.
So the kid would see the lady from social service coming. He'd be sitting in the window. She coming, mom. And they would start hiding shit in the closet, under the sink. But anyway,
What?
she fell in love. Her and James Earl Jones fell in love. And one day
What?
he was there. She had to hide him in the closet. And shit was funny as hell.
Okay.
It's a good movie.
I never heard or seen
You
that.
have to watch Claudine. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a good
James
movie.
Earl Jones in his young days.
He was young and fine. He's still fine. He was young. He old and fine. But anyway, yes. Um, the other thing before we get into one thing that I wanted to mention before we get into our main topic was I saw this other news clipping of this professor in Columbia University. Okay. He is the professor of psychology and neuroscience. Okay. Hold on to your
Okay.
hats. His name is Carl Hart. He is 54 years old.
Mhm.
He's married and the father of three.
Mhm.
Okay. And he snorts small amounts of heroin, sometimes as many as 10 days in a row. Okay. And he enjoys it.
Well, I would hope so.
Okay.
Who the hell wants to snort
But
something
he
just because?
also sits on the department chair, the Department
Are
of
you serious?
Psychology.
Okay, well, my daughter won't be going to that school.
Yes. But the things that got me most
Mhm.
is and I quote, there aren't many things in life that I enjoy more than a few lines by the fireplace at the end of the day.
What?
That experience leaves him refreshed and prepared to face another day.
And so, how are we okay with this?
I don't know because I think a glass of wine by the fireplace is good enough for me.
How are they allowing this?
Yes, it gets worse though. He wrote a book. All right, his book is called Drug Use for Grown-ups: Chasing Liberty in the Land of Fear.
What?
Yeah, he wrote this book. And he says he goes through withdrawal symptoms 12 or 16 hours after his last dose, but it's worth the discomfort. It's worth it.
I,
He said it's worth it. I don't know. But i- on another note, he also enjoys the feeling that he gets from Molly or ecstasy.
um,
This is the man we got teaching the future.
um. Okay, so it's bad enough that we have the young rappers rapping about it and dying from it.
This is an
From
opioid pandemic right now. We got people is
exactly,
dying of OD and they putting
and
fentanyl and stuff.
so he's promoting it
That's what I'm saying.
even more. And he is a say it again. What is he?
He is a professor of psychology
Hmm.
and neuroscience.
How can he do what he's doing and have the nerve to tell somebody else anything?
I would
Hmm.
say so.
Exactly. Exactly. It sure
I
is.
would say it is. I
I've
would
never
say it is.
heard. Okay, whatever. I don't.
I just thought that was weird. I thought I wanted to bring that up to get
Just
your
make sure
opinion
you
on it.
make it clear because this is gonna hurt everybody's feelings. That's black. He's African American.
I was upset because I said, "Oh, this got to be a white guy."
Nope.
And when I seen the picture, I said,
Mm,
"That's a
mm,
brother."
mm. He's serious about
He
his
don't
shit.
speak for all of us.
No, he doesn't.
He does not represent all of us.
You
Yes,
damn right.
we're allowed to do that. We're
I don't give a
canceling him.
damn how intelligent his ass is.
We're canceling
You
him.
damn addict. What's next? Because he ain't even looking for a change. He
No,
enjoys it. He had to write a book about it.
he finds pleasure,
That's why he look all sunken in. I'm telling you.
refreshed and prepared to face another day. Is
And
what
they
he said.
said it's okay. Keep your job. That's fine. You don't need rehab
What is he teaching the
because he also
students?
takes pills. That's crazy.
I want to know what he's
That's
teaching
a
in class.
problem. You're a drugged addict.
I know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll give you an A.
If you give me some of that Molly.
Hook
Right after
me up. I'll
class.
see you later.
Right there.
I'll see you at 3. Meet
And
me
he
at the corner.
snorts it though.
Hmm.
He doesn't even shoot it up. He
No,
snorts it.
he
He
snorts
probably
it.
feels like that's the best way to do it.
That is the etiquette.
Yeah.
That is the
That's
proper
the
etiquette.
professional way to do it.
Hmm.
Shut your ass up. What's
Yeah,
next?
I don't know.
I'm done with him.
Well, I wanted to bring up Coco, my Coco number 2. She does a vlog called The Bougie Foodie. Have you ever heard of it?
No, I need you to explain so that I can
Yes, I
start
would like you
listening.
to explain to our listeners and to Coco what The Bougie Foodie is and when you started it.
So, the bougie foodie review is about my friend and I. We love food. We're like fat people at heart, and
Oh, look at how
so we
skinny
go.
she is.
Don't you just hate that?
Oh.
We love food. So what happened was about 2 years ago, we would for our lunch break we would order from different places in the area, and every time we would order food, we would have like this crazy experience. Like either they would forget something, or there's hair in our food,
Oh
Oh.
or
God.
something crazy would always happen. So I was like, why don't we start recording this and letting people know like what's going on with these places or whatever. And it's not always bad stuff. Sometimes we have
Hmm.
really good places.
That's a good
We found
idea.
some real good places, yeah. So we just started recording it, and then we just came up with the name, the Bougie Foodie Review, and
Hmm.
so yeah.
I like
Okay,
that.
yeah.
That is a good idea.
Eventually, we would like to like. Right now, we do local areas, so
Hmm.
Hmm.
local restaurants. But eventually, we would like to take it further and try different places from out of state,
Hmm.
Right.
maybe out the country.
All
Mm.
right.
Now, do you have a YouTube channel?
We do. It's the Bougie Foodie Review. So
Hmm.
subscribe.
Yes, yes, yes. We will put the link in the show notes so that you can get to it, along with our link for our YouTube channel as well, which we now have. This will be on there. We're so excited. But yes, check out the Bougie Foodie. I'm so excited. Yes. So we'll know where to eat and where not to eat.
Exactly.
Yes, that is a good idea. I like it. I like it a lot. What's your friend's name?
Oh, Shonda.
Shonda.
Bougie Shonda. That's what she goes by.
Bougie Shonda. All right. We have to check that one out. All right. Before we get into our main topic, I have 2 icebreaker questions that I'm going to ask both of you.
Okay.
And I'll answer 2. So the first one is it's a would you rather question. So it's like an option.
I told
As
you.
you should be.
Hmm. Oh
You should have
Lord.
been here for the convo and chill.
Oh
That's what you should have
God.
been. You got to check that out. So, first one is would you rather have everything on your phone right now, meaning browsing history, photos, etc., made public to anyone who searches your name, or never use your cell phone again?
Oh, I don't care. They can see mine.
Right.
Yeah.
I haven't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have anything
Well,
interesting.
damn, I
Yeah.
had to think about it.
Really?
Fuck.
Shit.
The fuck you got in your
What's on your
phone?
phone?
Yeah.
Stuff.
I mean, I got porn stuff on there. I don't
Well,
care.
not just
It's
browsing
nothing.
history, but photos.
Nothing exciting.
No. See,
Oh,
no. Yeah.
so I'm the only one,
It's your little nasty ass.
huh? well, well,
Hmm.
because I have a whole photo section that's under lock and key. Shut your asses up.
You can do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
can
called
lock
photo
folder.
safe.
Yeah, you
I
can
mean,
lock
I
your
don't
folder.
have any photos to do that with, but I mean, future
I have
reference.
children, okay,
Well, what you doing? Just keeping them in there.
for future use.
But why you got to keep sending the same ones? That man might want to see something different.
What if it's a different man?
But why you got to show him the same photos you don't show
Or
Johnny?
what if I don't feel like taking another picture?
That don't make no motherfucking sense.
That's that lazy
you
bitch in me.
Yeah, and that's that shit that be coming out in the public. Now, see, you don't be having stuff like that.
Listen,
All right, go ahead, Heifer.
ain't nothing wrong with me keeping pictures of myself and I'm like, oh, that was pretty.
Okay, so then you should have no problem.
You're right. Fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I say.
I could not go without using my cell phone.
Me either. That's why I said you might as well go on to see what the fuck I do.
Whatever. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with recycling. It keeps the world safe.
All right, you with your titty pics. What's next?
Anyway, next question. Would you rather have the police hunting for you for a murder you didn't commit or a psychopathic clown hunting for you?
I'd rather have the motherfucking police because I can get out of that bitch. But a motherfucking psycho clown, he trying to kill me. A bitch want to live a little longer. Like, if I can.
Yeah.
A psycho clown? Who in the hell?
Look, these are the
Put
questions.
that question up there.
It says you could figure out a way to kill the clown,
Killer clowns? Like,
but then it's a clown hurting you.
But what if you can't kill him? What if he outwins you?
Thinking of this day and age in the climate, if the police is coming, are you gonna make it?
Well, damn.
You gonna make it?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know, but am I gonna make it with this motherfucking clown? I'm scared.
Everybody didn't die at the end of it.
Right, but I might be the motherfucker to die.
Well, you high yellow, so you might
Then
make
the
it.
Cops might give us a chance. I don't fucking know. Thank
The
you.
police. See, I don't know.
I want the police. Come on and find me.
I'm
I
scared of
didn't kill,
both.
I didn't kill Heather. It wasn't me.
Are they gonna believe your ass? Is the question. Are they gonna believe you?
Even if they don't, I will be alive for a little time while they trying to figure this out.
But will you?
You know what? I don't want to talk to you no more.
I'm just saying.
Ask that motherfucker
with all that's going on right now, we got to think of what's going on now.
But with that, I would say that's usually like traffic stops and it goes a little too far. But really, they usually take you in.
Unless you're on the run. They find you. You get a little.
It says they hunting for you, okay, which means they might shoot first. You got to read the question.
Either way, it's still a killer clown after you. What the fuck? Either way, you're gonna die. Look at it that way. Fuck it.
What's the lesser of the two evils? You always hate my questions.
I hate that question.
You hate all my questions.
No, I don't always hate all of them. I always hate one or two out of them.
You always hate my questions.
But think about that. Oh God, I gotta kill a... Exactly.
I think I would probably go with the clown. Only because, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I hear this.
You know I'm a movie buff. I watch a lot of goddamn movies.
Mm-hmm. And how often do they let the black person live the longest?
You're right. But because I watch a lot of movies.
You think you know how to maneuver out of
I'm going to maneuver that shit. Okay?
But baby,
I'm not going to run up. I'm not going to run down. I'm going to get in the running car. Okay? I'm not going to be like, why can't we get in the running car?
How do you know this motherfucker ain't going to get in his clown car?
He going to be behind me, though. Okay?
But it may not last forever. What if you finally got to get out? Because, bitch, you're going to have to get some gas.
Fuck the gas. I'm going to run, and I'm not going to trip and fall.
You ain't got to trip.
All right?
You don't know if that motherfucker was a track runner. You don't know what you get. You know if he
Look,
got a gun.
You cut off his red nose. If that don't work, you know.
What in the hell?
Look, we're going to figure this out.
And it ain't just it. Like I said, killer clowns, the motherfucker have bodies.
I seen killer clowns from outer space.
Right. So you already know what they were doing with them.
Right. But we're going to figure that out too. At least, you know, because I feel like if the police is hunting me, I ain't got no chance.
You ain't got that much time to be trying to figure out what the fuck.
I ain't got no chance.
What the clown is going to do to you.
Look, my daughter and I, we have prepared for the apocalypse. I think I can get ready for this clown. I'm ready.
Well, I'm bringing my gun. Fuck you.
We locked and loaded. We ready.
You damn right. I'm bringing my shit. I'm coming prepared. That's how I'm going to do it. Either way. So if the motherfucker's going to shoot at me, we're going to shoot together, and I might as well go with a bang. And if that killer clown coming, bitch, I'm coming stacked up. I'm going to have a knife. I'm going to have me some guns. You want to do some movie shit? We're going to do it right.
Look, I'm just saying.
Never wear shoes. Sneakers at all times.
That's why I'm a comfort. That's why I'm all about comfort. I wear sweats. I don't wear them tight ass jeans. I don't wear them baggy clothes. Look, I wear sweats and sneakers. I'm just saying.
Because it snows. Only reason why I got these sneakers.
Look, I don't wear heels. I can't do it. See, but see, you can do it. I can't.
Why you can't do it? What is your excuse?
My feet be hurting after 5 minutes.
That's your fault. It's practice.
I've tried. I can't
Practice
do it.
makes perfect.
I can't do it.
Nobody's feet don't hurt in some heels
My mama's don't, because that's all she wear.
because she's accustomed to it.
I ain't accustomed.
And you know how to walk in them.
I ain't doing it.
You got to learn how to walk in them.
I
Once you
don't
learn how to
wanna.
walk in them, your feet won't hurt as much.
Well, how long does that take?
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Because I wear them in my house, and after like a half hour, I'm like, fuck this.
No, you should be squatting in them. You should be.
I try.
No.
I buy a new pair of heels. I walk around the house in them, and I'm like, look, fuck this. My feet is hurting. They swollen. No.
And you don't even wear heels.
No, I don't. And I try to buy wedges, and they still fucking hurt.
Wedges hurt you? Wedges are like
Maybe because it's I'm a big girl. Is it because I'm a big girl?
Yeah, because being big.
Well,
ain't got nothing
how
to do with it.
long does it
Look
take
at Tim
though?
Man. She always wear heels. That's a big girl. She lost some weight, but that's a lot of ass she
I
holds.
ain't doing it.
So I'm just saying, and she always wears heels.
Maybe one day, but not today. Anyway, okay. So, main topic. And since you are our guest, you're gonna go first. We're putting you on the hot seat. So, main topic is worst dates. Think of a date that you were on that just did not go as you planned. Like it just turned out to be a total clusterfuck. It was a disaster.
I mean, I can think of two,
Mm-hmm.
right? But they weren't like so bad. They were just.
The mic was just going
Get your
everywhere.
life together.
Shut the hell up. It was going everywhere it didn't need to
Damn.
go. You shut the hell up. I'm sorry. Go ahead, honey.
So the first one, I was a senior, I believe, in college, and there was this guy who I don't even remember how we met. I can't think of how we met, but he was white, and I've never dated a white guy before, so I was just like, I was a little nervous. I'm like, oh no, what if we don't have anything to talk about? I was just nervous. So we go on a date, and we went to this really nice restaurant where they let you fry your own food.
Oh, okay.
It was in White Plains, really nice restaurant. And so the date is going pretty well. We're talking, we're laughing, or whatever.
Mhm.
So when the check comes, I offered to, pay for half, just because that's just something that I've always done. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was like, no, 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 it's okay. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. So then we go to a bar. And so we order drinks and everything like that. And at the end, when the check comes, he's like, oh, you can pay for this since I paid for.
Ooh.
Oh hell
Ooh.
no!
Like,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, I didn't know what to say. I was just like, oh.
I would have told his ass your minimum is about 2 drinks.
So I just paid for it, and then like on the way back when he was taking me back to campus, he was like trying to hold my hand and play all this like love music, and I was just, I don't know, it was just weirding me out. I was like, yeah, no.
No, that ship has sailed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He didn't even do it nicely at all.
No,
Like,
that's not what you do.
Yeah, no.
First of all, whose idea was it to go on a date?
His. And I really am trying to remember how I met him, but it was his date, his idea. He asked me on the date.
So
he was
should be
supposed to pay
paying
for
it.
everything.
Yeah. Or you should have took your ass
The
somewhere
fact
cheap
that
so y'all
you
could just talk
offered was
if
that
you
that's
wanted to
what
be
you
cheap.
do. Like, do you want me to? No, he's supposed to he's supposed to shut it down. I got this.
Right.
What? Or even just say, oh, if you want to leave the tip.
Right.
But
Mhm.
no, not you can take care of this one.
Right. I wasn't
Wow.
expecting that. And I was like,
Motherfucker.
maybe it was my fault because I had offered the, dinner.
No.
No.
No, absolutely not.
Right. So I mean, that was just.
No, that's proper etiquette. Cause I reach for my purse too, like I'm gonna pay, knowing damn well I'm waiting for you to be like, oh no.
Honestly, I would have been offended if I offered to pay half and he says yes. I would not get offended because
No, because you offered.
I
Exactly.
offered,
Right.
But yeah, I was really taken back by that.
That is some bullshit.
That's just trifling.
That is trifling.
See that? See, that could have effed you up about dating white boys again because you'd be like,
I haven't.
see?
See,
had
See?
you done messed
He
it
done
up for
messed it up
all
for
of
yup.
and
them.
while we were at dinner, he kept insinuating. He just kept saying things like about me being Spanish, like, "Oh, we can go. I want to take you to this nice salsa place
Oh,
and dance."
okay.
And
So
you
you should
know,
have been
I'm
done
gonna.
with him
It
then.
just seemed like he had an infatuation with Spanish. But then I told him I am half Mexican, but I'm not really Spanish. Like
Right.
I'm half black, and I was raised by my black side, so
Right.
I don't
Yeah,
speak Spanish. I don't.
Right.
But he just kept pushing that, and
right.
I don't know. It was weird. So.
Motherfucker.
Ooh.
Like that pisses me off.
Yeah, that was tacky.
Uh-uh.
Very tacky.
Very, very, very.
Don't look at me because I haven't had any.
I'm a.
Not one. I
You
really
know what?
just
It's
one.
funny how I'm the one that came up with
I
this.
was gonna say this was your damn topic. You
But
better scrape something up.
I can't scrape anything.
You
And then
better
I was
scrape
thinking
it.
all day, and I was like, well, damn, bitch, you ain't really been on any dates. Because the motherfuckers that I fucked with didn't do dates. You know what though? I did. I
Bring it
will say.
close.
I will say this. So I did go on one date, right? And we went to the movies, and we didn't finish the movie, not for a good reason, because we had to leave because he had to go jump in a fight. And guess who came along?
Don't tell me his baby mama.
No, I had to come along
Oh, to the fight?
to the fight
You ain't had to jump in, did
in
you?
the bricks. In the bricks. His cousins, all of them, and I'm like, oh, there's some shit right here. We supposed to be on a date at the movies.
Mm-mm.
It's a good thing
See.
I wore sneakers and had on some tight sweats because Jesus.
Did you have to get in a fight?
No, almost. We was all up there.
See.
Yeah. So that wasn't a good date. I didn't appreciate
No.
that. But a lot of my other dates were okay, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like the whole texting while we're on a date
Mm.
because then what is the point?
Right.
I had one of those too. So maybe I
Hmm.
did have two. Oh shit, found some.
Well, I done outweighed all of it because I done had plenty of horrible dates.
Yeah.
That's probably because I do the online dating thing.
Right. So you literally do that shit that you see in movies. You go through
Yeah,
that type of stuff.
I
I
do.
can't do that. Yeah.
I
I'll
remember.
be done put a nigga in the backyard to be buried.
You know what? Because you know what? Look, when I do my online dating thing, I have, where I always make sure someone knows where I'm at.
Right.
I leave a phone number,
Mhm.
address, picture.
Mhm.
This is who the fuck you looking for if I don't show up.
Right.
Okay? This is what he looked like. I went on this date with this dude living in the Bronx. Okay. And usually I'm the one that travels. I
Mhm.
don't mind so much, especially for the first date, because
Mhm.
if I need to leave, I'm the one that's got the car.
So you can leave whenever you
I
want.
can be out when I'm ready to go.
Mhm.
So I meet up with him in the Bronx, go to his place. He takes me. Well, actually, did I drive? I didn't drive this time. I took the train.
Mhm.
I took the train. Now, this is something I don't normally do, but I took the train. Um, got off the train by Yankee Stadium, I think it was.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're in the ball. Yeah.
Right. Went to this Jamaican spot called Flavors. Never been there before, but when I tell you, I will ride the train just to go back to that spot and just come right on back home. I will do it because that's the first time I ever had Rasta pasta. Have you ever had Rasta pasta? The line was out the fucking door. Okay, it was out the door. I waited in that line. Okay, and I got more before I left and came home because I made sure I got 2 plates to come home. 'Cause I brought some for the kids.
Mhm.
Anyway, got my food.
Mhm.
Went back to his place.
Mhm.
First strike. Got there. We're walking to his place. It's a little bit of a ways. I'm like, all right, fine. We get there. Now, I watch the Channel 7 News. I don't know how many times I've mentioned this on the show, but I love Channel 7 News. I'm terrified of the subway. I don't ride the subway. Okay? Terrified. I will ride the Metro North, but I will not ride the subway. I don't do it because I watch the Channel 7 News. Okay? All right. So we get to his place and I'm looking. I'm like, this place look familiar. We get in his lobby. I'm like, shit. First of all, it smelled like piss in here.
That's the
Now, you
norm.
know I'm kind of bougie.
But that's the norm.
I said, okay, I'm going to just ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking around the lobby. I'm like, I seen this place before. We get on the elevator. I'm scared to death. We go up to his place. I'm like, shit. I'm like, I'm going to just breathe. My heart is racing. Shit, my heart racing now. Think about it. We get into his place. I'm like, looking around. I'm like, does his grandmother live here? What the fuck kind of furniture is this?
Oh my
Okay.
God, I can't.
So we sit down, we talking. I'm sitting at the table. He's like, "You want something to drink?" I'm like, "Yeah." He mixes me a drink. I'm sitting there eating my little rasta pasta, my food. I'm sitting at the table, and then I see a roach. Okay, I'm like, "Shit." I make sure my bag is zipped up because I don't want to take that motherfucker home with me. Now I'm eating and I'm watching this motherfucker run up and down the wall. I said, "Okay, and I got to keep my eye on him because I don't want him in my food." And I'm like watching him up and down, up and down. So we talking. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna say nothing because people have roaches, whatever. I just don't want them.
Bless.
Okay. So we talking and everything, and I'm like, you know, I think I seen your lobby on the Channel 7 News. And he got so offended. He was so offended.
Oh my God.
Can I just say the night didn't go as planned?
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
I
Right.
didn't
And you
mean
discussed
to
that with your girls
I
when you
didn't think
come
it would
back.
offend him personally. I said I think somebody got shot down there.
That's why.
It was on the news.
Why would you say that?
Well, I didn't say he shot somebody.
It don't matter.
I didn't say he was involved. Shit.
You lucky that motherfucker.
I said, is this a night show building? I just was like, oh my God.
Please tell me, Niche, that you did not say that.
I just asked.
This is why that man didn't want to be bothered.
I didn't
with
say
her.
that part.
Oh, because I was about to say you don't went way
No,
too
I didn't
far.
say that part. But no, I did say it. I said, I think I seen this on the news. But I didn't say it to be offensive. Literally, I really didn't mean to be
How would
offensive.
you take it? Right.
He was like, no, I don't think so. Like, dude, I didn't mean it that way.
So what if somebody said that to you?
Look, Poughkeepsie's rough.
It ain't that rough.
I'd have been like,
I don't know. Because you could have just been like, was it? For what? You know?
Right. But some people are different. Some people are sensitive.
but I
with
didn't
it,
literally
you know?
say I saw you on the news. Like, I seen you in the lobby doing what you was doing.
You know, people from the Bronx is crazy.
But I didn't mean it that
People from the
way.
Bronx is crazy. I don't understand.
If I felt that way, I would have never trusted him enough to go there. Do you know what I'm saying? I felt comfortable enough to take the train. I didn't even drive. I took the train. Trusted him enough on a first date and to go to his home. So for me to say that, like, it wasn't like I meant, I think you killed somebody. Like, we had chatted on the phone for probably a good month or so. Like, you know, we had talked a lot. So it wasn't like I had just met him yesterday and just showed up at his house or whatever. You know what I mean?
Then when it's your first time coming,
I didn't mean to offend him that way. Like, and he had been to my town prior to that. He had come to my town.
It ain't like the Bronx.
I know.
And you don't live in the hood.
Hello. The whole town is the hood, mostly.
No, it is nothing.
Oh, whatever.
You know, when city
that
people
was
come,
wrong
this
of
is
me.
The country. You know,
that was my fault.
But the roach would have offended.
Thank you.
I didn't say nothing about the roach.
No, I'm saying.
I didn't even say nothing.
Right.
It did offend me.
Right.
But I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing about the roach. I didn't say, dude, you got roaches? I didn't say nothing.
What you gonna ask for? You got the answer.
I didn't put my bag up. I didn't say nothing.
He would be like, "What you mean? I just seen Ed."
Like, can you ask your cousin to just wait outside?
Like, if he wanted some.
I didn't say none of that.
So what did
No, it just didn't go
Was a
like
little
his
quiet.
his mood changed after that.
Yeah.
It was like the vibe was different.
Because in his mind, he probably was thinking like, "Well, damn, the fuck she bring that up for? What's she trying to say?"
Yeah, that was the last time we
So
saw each
I
other.
bet.
But then he did tell me,
Mhm.
like after we talked again after that, he just was like, he did tell me that he was offended, and
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that's not why I said it. I was like, I didn't say you kill somebody.
But it doesn't matter. Everybody thinks differently. You know what I mean? And some people are a little sensitive about certain things.
Yeah, but you know what? After
I mean, if you would
being,
have brought that up later on, you know
yeah,
what I mean? Like, not even on that same date, but like if you guys, right,
but you know what? I was kind
right,
of glad
right.
anyway because the furniture, I think he wasn't being truthful anyway. Like that looked like his grandmother's furniture.
And she probably was in another room.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Did you borrow this
Or
apartment?
she went to Atlantic City that
Is
day.
this really where you live? Like, is this really your apartment, or did you borrow this shit? So it was just too many unknown variables there. So
Gotcha.
you know what? I was like, whatever. It is
Well, then
what
that
it
was
is.
meant to happen then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that was
Mm.
one. But whatever.
Okay, boo.
What about you? You got another one?
I mean, it wasn't anything like really, but it was just a conversation that turned me off.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I went on a nice date at Bonefish Grill. They closed.
I
Yeah, they did.
know. I only been there once.
I've been there
They
twice,
had good
but
crab cakes.
Their
their
drinks are good.
bang bang shrimp.
See, I don't eat seafood.
Oh.
I know.
Well, so I went on a date with this guy that I went to college with.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny because when we were in college, I think he was a year ahead of me. But when
Mm-hmm.
we were in college, we did not speak. He was on the basketball team. We did not speak to each other. I didn't even think he knew I existed, but whatever. Shortly after I had my daughter, he reached out to me and was like, "Oh, I always had like a crush on you." And I'm like, "Oh, wow, really? Never knew that." So, we kept in touch. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't anything crazy. So then, after like a year or two, he was like, "Oh, can I take you out, to dinner?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So he came up here because he lived in Westchester. He came up here. We went to Bonefish Grill, and he's like, I really had been interested in you in a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Like, you said that
Right.
before."
Right.
But and then he's like, "No, look at this." And he shows me his phone, and it has like notes from stuff that I wrote in college like years ago. And I'm like, "How did he
How do
have
you?
that saved?" I'm like, "That's really weird." So,
Stalker?
Right.
right. Right. And I'm like,
Oh.
it's not like he just copied him because it was like the date of it was from, a
So
couple
he was
years ago.
saving it.
Right. So
Oh
I'm like,
boy. All right.
that's strange.
Creepy.
Okay. And so then, we kept talking and stuff. And he's like, "Yeah, so like, what kind of like ring do you want? Like, if you were to get married, like, what kind of shape do you
What in
want?"
the
Red
hell?
flag.
Right. And I'm like, I don't know. I never really thought about it. And
Right.
so after that, I was like, "Yeah, no, I
That
can't
mean
do
he was
it."
about to go buy that shit
Tomorrow,
tomorrow.
right?
He about to go buy that shit tomorrow.
Yeah, it's
Oh
definitely
Oh
wow.
that was strange. That was strange.
my god. Wow. That's crazy.
Mm.
People are bold.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, alrighty then. Don't look at me because my next question that I was gonna ask both of you is, what would make a date bad? Like, what would you not want to happen? Now, for me, I don't mind somebody if they have
Closer
kids.
to the mic.
I don't mind if somebody has kids. That's fine.
But
But control your baby mama. Because if they're
mm,
calling or texting constantly and you're busy, like there should be a limit unless it's an emergency,
mm-hmm.
stuff like that. Or even if you start dating someone and they're just constantly trying to nitpick and, find
Mm-hmm.
ways to F shit up. Like, you know, I don't like stuff like that
Mm-hmm.
at all. Because it's not like we're ever going to be, meet somebody that doesn't have kids. It happens, but sometimes it doesn't. And I
Yeah,
have
it's like
kids.
a needle in a
So,
haystack.
yeah. But I don't like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, bitch, we just met this dude.
I'm gonna be honest. When I first started dating, I would block my baby daddy when I went out on a date because he would always find out
Mhm,
by like calling the house, "Where's your mother?" And I would always know
mhm.
that one of the kids done let the cat out the bag because I
Right.
would start getting text messages by him. and
Mhm.
I would exactly. And I would know that he has called the house
Mhm.
and one of the kids told him that I went out. And he wouldn't even know like if it was on a date or I was just out for the night. So I learned that if I was going to do that, I had to block him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I had to block him before I went out. It had to. I had to.
I don't like the sex talk. If we are going on a first date,
Mhm.
I don't need to talk about sex with you because who said that you was gonna get any? Like
Mhm.
I don't like that. And there's some men, there's some women too. They think that that's what you should do.
Not unless our vibe is in that direction and we can both feel it.
Right. But if you start off, a
I'm
lot of times it
automatically
doesn't
turned
usually
off.
start off that way. It could be even just
Mhm.
a certain conversation you're having and you make a little funny comment or
Yeah.
something like that, and then it, leads
Right.
to that. But there's also a cutoff point.
Yeah.
But if you start off and you're like, shoot, what we gonna do later? Because
Exactly.
I can get this room. What, bitch? What?
What? A
Bitch,
room
I ain't
for
even
what?
finished my fries. What?
What is your last name?
Right.
Your credit score?
Right. But just to automatically think like, yeah, I'm about to get no, no, baby.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
No.
Stuff like that. I don't like.
I think one thing for me
Mm,
that would make a date go bad would be not planning it properly.
mhm.
Like, for example, if we're talking, and you're taking me out,
Mhm.
you have to know that I don't like seafood. Don't take me to Red Lobster.
And those are questions that should be asked
Don't
before you
take me
even,
to a
yeah,
seafood boil.
yeah,
Don't take me somewhere I'm not gonna have something to
to
eat.
eat, yeah,
You know what I mean? That's a bad date. You need to know
a little bit,
a little bit about me.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Just like I would say for working in substance abuse,
Mhm.
I've come across clients that have said, I've been sober for 10 years and I meet this person and they took me out to eat and bought me a drink. And that's how it started.
Yeah.
If you're getting to know someone, those are questions,
Right.
do you drink?
Right.
Because that's one of the things I ask. Do you drink or smoke?
Right.
I don't smoke, but I do drink occasionally. And
Right.
that's one of the things that I'll tell someone. Those are opening things that you ask in a conversation.
True.
Are you a smoker? Are you a drinker?
Right.
And you don't have to ask with the intent to do those things, but those are things that you want to know.
Right.
I don't like the smell of cigarettes. So you damn sure ain't gonna smoke in my house or my car. So I need to know if you're a smoker.
Right.
You know? So those are things, you need to know because that can make a date go sour.
Sure can.
Yeah.
I don't really care for if I have to come pick you up.
Oh, I'm glad you said it.
Give I don't care. So
Yes.
if I have to come and pick you up,
Mhm. Yeah,
I'd
that
rather meet you.
exactly.
I'm comfortable with the meet you.
That I
And I'm
exactly.
gonna park on the other side because I don't want you to see, because you might memorize my plate.
I
Chicken
might have to
bacon.
get out of there quick when I see you get out the car. Wait,
Right,
what this
right. I'm so
motherfucker?
comfortable with meeting because
Mhm.
I don't like for anybody to know where I live right
Exactly.
away because
Mhm.
like could be a stalker.
Mhm.
I've had those problems before, so
No, I get it.
I you don't want that. So you just try to be as safe as
You just
possible.
reminded me of something.
I didn't do it.
No,
No.
this guy wanted to take me out for drinks,
Mhm.
and he wanted to take me to a spot in New Windsor.
Mhm.
And I'm like, okay, I'll meet you.
Right.
He's like, all right, why don't you park your car at like Marshall's? I'm like, is there a Marshall's in Newburgh? And he's like, no, over in Poughkeepsie. I'm like, wait, you want me to park my car over here and ride with you to the fuck out of here so I can be stuck the fuck? I said,
Hell
do you know
no.
they just found a car parked in Newburgh movie theater lot and the woman ain't
Yeah.
nowhere to be found?
Right.
Hell
Right.
no. Uh-uh. I don't know
Yeah,
you.
no.
No.
Mm-mm.
Give me the address to the restaurant
And I'll meet
or
you
the
there.
bar and I will meet you there.
Yep.
That way, if I need to make a quick exit, my
Mhm.
vehicle is right there.
You're damn right.
I don't need to depend on you for no ride. I got a car.
Yep.
Uh-uh. But back to what you were saying. On one of my other episodes, I was just saying to my girl Samaya that is one of the questions I ask now,
Mm-hmm.
especially online dating.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a license? Do you drive? And sometimes men will say, yeah, I got a bike. But then I got to be specific and say,
That's
no,
not
no,
what I
no.
asked.
Does it take gas?
Right.
Or is it a regular
Oh
bicycle?
my god.
I need specific.
Oh my
I
god.
need to know, is it the kind that you put gas in, or is it the kind that
I'm
has,
so done.
a chain that could pop off at any time?
See, that's why I
No.
couldn't do that online dating. That's ridiculous.
No, because I don't like to drive. I'm okay with you not even no. I'm not okay with you not having a vehicle. Because lately when I meet a man, I have a license, yes, I have a car, but right now it's in the shop. Why is every man's car in the shop?
Or they just sold it and they're looking for a new one.
Why is that there's are they is that in the handbook? Is there a
Oh
handbook?
god.
Is there a handbook that this is written in? Cuz I'm getting that a lot. It
Okay.
must be on page 29,
Of bullshit talk.
bullet number 3.
Mm-hmm. Bullshit.
Yes. Bullshit lines when they ask if you have a car. Or what do you do? Well, right now I'm not working. I'm in between jobs.
First of all, could we be done with that in between job
Or
shit?
do you live alone?
Ooh.
I have a roommate.
Or I live with my parents.
Or I live in
Or
the basement.
or I live with my ex. We're not together.
Your ex
Oh,
what?
But
Yes.
but we have certain circumstances. This is the reason why we
Get the
still
fuck
gotta live
out of
here.
here.
Get the yeah, you're right. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. 'Cause I know you was up there in her ass. I'm sure. Y'all ain't just living together as no motherfucking roommates all of a sudden, and y'all got a kid together.
My question is, if I call a house and she answered the phone, is
Yeah.
she okay with me saying, "Hi, may I speak to?"
Well, wait a minute. Who still calls houses?
I'm just
I
saying.
don't know what you're talking about.
That's what I'm
Who
saying.
the fuck is
I
still
will
using a
call the
landline?
motherfucking house.
How you get
Shut up,
right?
y'all. Fuck that. Can I call her cell phone then?
No, bitch. What you should be saying is, can I call you at any time? Because
That
you
too.
know there's gonna be
Are
certain
there
times.
any time restrictions?
'Cause
Can
when
I
you
call
cut
you
me
at 2
short when I'm
a.m.?
calling you, I know.
I noticed, like, wow, he does not text me back after a
Certain
time,
times.
but
Mm.
morning, and I'm
He's
like,
free because he
you
probably at work, or he probably or she probably
Mm-hmm.
at
You
work.
said he, I'm like, why didn't you say that?
Right,
Exactly.
right.
And you like,
Well, you didn't ask.
If you don't hear from them past a certain time or on the weekend,
Mhm.
then
Or
you know
wait a minute, and you don't hear from the motherfuckers on Valentine's Day
the
or
day
anything like
after
that.
Christmas,
Yep. Bitch, where you been?
Mother's Day,
I didn't get a cookie,
Father's
nothing.
Day,
Cause they over there
Jesus'
celebrating
birthday.
it, post up on Instagram with they boo.
What? Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hmm.
It is what it is.
It is. And you know what? I've also learned that when you go to, the social media, you're looking through pictures. Where are all your pictures? I don't see any pictures.
or I'm finding it more common. Like they'll say like, oh, I don't have social media, which I find that very hard to believe.
They just have a different name.
Right.
I don't like that shit.
And it's because they probably have. There you go.
I don't
A couple
understand
other
that.
girls or another one,
I don't like
a
that.
whole family.
Yeah, I
That
don't
happens a
know.
lot.
Or a couple families.
Yep.
That
happens
that
a lot.
seems to be the thing these days too. They got a family over here and over there.
Well, guess what? That means you can't afford me. So on that note,
Exactly.
on that note,
It's too expensive to have
Yeah.
two families.
yeah, and
Yeah, I
it's too
don't know.
expensive to have me.
Exactly. You
I
can't
love 'em,
afford
you can't
it.
afford it.
You can't afford the both of us.
No,
You can't.
because that's ridiculous. That's too much.
It is.
What you gonna do with me? Girl, how I thought we was gonna meet at your house. What? No.
And that's another thing. That's another
Mhm.
thing. Okay, that's the other thing. That's another red flag. So when I'm gonna come over? Dude, I got kids in the house. Somebody always home at my house.
When they going to sleep?
When sleep? Do you know kids don't sleep?
I'm just saying.
No, my 6-year-old be
You know
climbing
they
up in the
always gonna
bed.
have a comeback.
Always. I'm like, well, dude, who's at your house?
Right.
We can't come here. So you get in a room then? Well, why don't you get one? No,
First of all-
dude, I got 5 mouths to feed. Well, you get the room.
Right. You
The
want this
fuck?
ass, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, exactly. You paying for the room?
I can't.
No.
You need to stay off of there.
I haven't been on there in a long time. I done canceled all my
Good,
places.
because it's obvious.
I make profiles and then I delete it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yes. I shook my head several times.
I didn't even notice.
No,
did,
I
but I was
do.
like,
I have been on, let's see. Black People Meet.
How is that? I heard it's terrible.
It is.
it is. My
It's
dad. If my
terrible.
dad was on there, you know damn well I wasn't gonna go on there. I might
Listen,
end up meeting my dad.
I have been on
No.
um Match.com.
Don't you have to pay?
It's very expensive.
Why does it have to be expensive to meet somebody?
I have been
What the hell do they
on
do?
The League.
What the hell is that?
That one is very difficult to get into. There's a waiting list a mile long.
What the fuck is going on
Or
with them?
you can pay and get right in, which I was not paying no $200+ to
What
get
was
in.
the point of it though? What? So
These
this
are
was special.
all The League are high end men.
Ooh.
They are professors. It is an app. Um and it is people mostly from the city in Long Island. These are CEOs, professors, like I said, Long Island. Yeah.
How did you do with that one?
I met a couple people off of there.
But I thought,
I
like
was a
that
little
other guy
intimidated.
said, that women, excuse me,
Uh-huh.
of our stature that are over a certain age and that have kids, we can't get nobody like that. Oh, because she wasn't here then.
Oh, she didn't hear the yeah, I didn't I'll play it for you
I was
after
about
the
to say,
show.
yeah.
But no, I talked to a couple people.
Mhm.
We didn't really go as far. I mean, I did put in my profile that I had children,
Mhm.
that I was a nurse, I did put that in my profile, but I think distance for them was an issue because they don't have time. They're busy. They're
Right.
businessmen, they're
Right.
teachers, professors, whatever. And the guy that I met lived in Long Island. That's too far for me, too. That's like
Right.
3 hours,
It is.
4 hours,
Yeah, that's a
depending on
ride.
traffic.
Right.
And I wasn't with that either. But he was a very nice gentleman. And they have a lot of black men on there, too.
Mhm.
It's a good site, but you have to weed them out. There's a lot of weird people on there too. But then they also
Yeah.
have groups. Like if you like poetry, if you like movies, so there's little like chats that you can get involved in and talk to people. And that's without even being a paid member. You can get into those too. So that's a good site. You just have to be patient with it.
Gotcha.
Then there's a site called BLK, which I'm assuming stands for black, where it's mostly black people, black men. There's a couple of other races that just like here and there dropped in there.
Mhm.
Um, I don't really like it. It's okay, but I don't like it. And you don't have to be a paid member for that, but you can be too to be like elite.
Mhm.
But they're all the same. If you've been on one, you've been on
Been
them
on
all.
all.
They all pretty much
You
the
ain't
same.
you ain't been on
I've been on a lot of
Christian.
them. I ain't been on no damn Christian mingle. Shit,
Well, you said you done been on them all.
not
Thought
that
you meant
one.
you a little Christian.
What about Plenty of Fish?
I don't like that one. I was on that one for 2.2 seconds and I was like, oh hell
Really?
no.
I make it and I delete it.
That one I did not like. What else have I been on?
Bumble.
Tinder,
I've done Tinder. It's terrible.
Zoosk. I've been on Zoosk.
I ain't never even heard of that one.
My friend said Hinge is good.
Hinge is a hookup site. Point blank period. I think that's a hookup site. I think that's the one.
Which one is that one?
Bumble is where the women choose.
Bumble is when
Women are in control on Bumble.
That
I
sounds
didn't
nice.
like that. I was
No.
The
I'm
way it was
very
set up.
shy,
If
so
I'm not
Okay, so you have to be the one
Yes,
forward.
obviously I'm
to-
not
to-
sure. I'm not shy. I've
okay.
never been on that one. Maybe I should give that one a shot. But if I'm not mistaken, Hinge is where you can go if you're looking for like open relationships, threesomes, and things of that nature. If I'm not mistaken,
Wait, what are you trying to tell her?
I'm
About
just
her
no, I'm
friend?
just telling her what each site is for.
no, I thought
Isn't
I
there
don't
an
know.
what's the new one that's out and you can delete the thing once you find somebody that you like? Is it
You can
hint?
do that with any site.
I think that is Hinge,
Hint,
isn't it?
right?
It's like made to delete.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Maybe
once,
that's not the one
yeah,
then.
because
There's a site that's just for that hookup stuff.
yeah, there is.
Maybe it's Tinder.
Yes.
No. Is
Is
it?
it? I think
No.
no. It's one. It's one that sounds a little sleazy.
I
And
did a whole
this is
episode on
terrible.
this. I sure did. I'm gonna have to pull out my notes from that episode.
But there
What
is
dating
one
apps
that
you
is just for
use?
a hookup.
Well, Tinder. I think Tinder is like that too.
Right. I think
Tinder
that's
is
what it
like
ended up
that.
turning into.
I had
Because
met somebody on Tinder too,
well,
but
technically, isn't that what it was supposed to be?
it was.
Yeah.
I had met a nice guy
What
on
is
Tinder, but
Grinder?
he lived by the seat of his pants. I think Grinder is for
Gay. I
gay
was gonna
men.
say,
I think
yeah,
that's for
gay
gay
men.
men.
That's their hookup.
Right,
I think
right,
that's the yeah.
right.
Oh, wait a minute, what
But
you doing naming that one?
well, I knew all of them.
No, I had a coworker that used Grinder.
Oh.
Strictly for that, but
Yeah. Okay, and
Yeah.
it was him. Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
just wanted a little dick on the side.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let him get a
That's
little
what you know. That's what he
something.
just wanted some that day, and he kept it moving. You know.
Hey.
I didn't know it was strictly for that, but yeah.
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 Yeah, but there's a lot of them
They
out
have
there.
one for lesbians too.
Yes, they do. I forgot what it's called. I got a whole sheet on this.
Oh.
Check out my episode. Dating apps.
Well,
dating
I'm
as a
not-
single mother, and what apps do you use?
You know, I'm not.
Well, matter of fact, I think it's the episode after. It's episode 3 after or episode 2 after surviving your kids surviving COVID. Check it out. You need to back it up and check out those episodes.
I checked out some of them, but I didn't want to check that one out because I ain't single, so I don't need. I don't need
Whatever.
to know
You can
these
still
sites.
listen.
I
Damn.
don't want to know about your little nasty sites, you little dirty
God.
whore.
Listen
What's
to
that?
you. Anyway, I guess that's it. Do we have anything else we need to add in there? Cocos? Both of my
No.
cocos?
Send help for the single people.
Sing help for the single people. We're going to do an episode, I think. We're going to do an episode where I'm going to have people call in. I think. We're going to figure this out. We're going to have a dating episode.
But we were thinking about that.
Speed dating. I did that. And
Mhm.
How was it?
The concept was awesome,
Right.
but the participants were not.
We're not so
No.
awesome.
They all lived really far.
Gotcha.
And a lot of them were a lot older. And
Okay. They just want a young thing to put on their arm.
Maybe
Just a
we should
pretty young thing to
maybe
put on
we
my
should
arm.
have a sugar daddy one, and then maybe we should think of this, work
Yeah, 'cause
some of this
remember,
out.
We, talked about
We
this
did
a
talk
while
about
ago,
this.
and
We're gonna hook you up. You just give us a little bit of time. We're gonna work this
we
out.
gotta put her picture up. We're gonna pimp her out. It
Mhm.
doesn't not
We're
like
gonna
that.
pimp her out.
Not like
Her
that.
mama will kill me.
Not like that. Not
Her
like
mama-
that.
Her mama gonna be sitting up in here with her. Shit.
No, not
She
like.
gonna be sitting right next to her. Who you got for me?
I'm not saying. Well, we could do that. We could do a mother-daughter thing as long as we could. But what I'm saying is, we're gonna have to advertise them.
Of course.
That's what I mean by pimp. Maybe I should have said it a little nicer.
We're gonna pimp
We're
her
gonna
out.
pimp them out. Because we have to like screen the guys.
We're gonna do some
don't
blind
want them-
dates for you.
We at least have to have one, even if they're gonna turn that person down. We need one that's a little funny.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some info from you. We're gonna find out what you like, and we're gonna find some guys from you. We're gonna do the dating game on here.
Right.
That's what we're gonna do.
And that would be
That's gonna be fun.
yes.
We're gonna hook this up. It's
We
gonna be
have
a
to
lot
do
of
this,
fun.
like once or twice a month. I'm not saying like, but I think it would be cool because then she can like after if they go on a date or even if it's just a Zoom date.
Then you come
then we
back
can come back and talk about it like love connection.
like that's what it's called. The
Bitch,
love connection. This is gonna be the Secret Life of Mom's love
Love
connection. That's what it is. All right. That's what we're gonna do.
And please, no funky ass men. She's a gorgeous girl and she's very intelligent. Please,
You better come with it. Come
No,
correct.
No broke ass.
No.
Weak ass.
No,
men.
we got a college graduate here. Okay. Full-time working mom.
No bums. Please take care of yourself.
No.
We don't.
Nope. You have plenty of time to prepare because we will let you
I
know.
don't understand. You should
Oh.
wear this shirt. I don't understand. I
Listen.
should know the color of your bra.
Listen, that's what happens when things want to jump
And I
free.
guess Niche wants a date too because the titties keep popping out.
Look, hey, I have no control over them.
Oh God.
They have their own minds. Anyway, I
Sorry.
would like to thank everybody for coming back, dealing with our bullshit again this week. We love to have you listen. Hopefully, you will catch this episode, the second video that we're going
We
to
should have did this
upload.
one live too.
You know what? I gotta figure out. We gotta work
Yeah.
out the angles for
Little
the
glitches with that.
Instagram
Yeah.
for the yeah. We're gonna hook it up though. But I think I can stream this live too
Okay.
on Facebook. I might be able to do it on YouTube as well.
Okay.
Baby steps here. We moving up. We getting there. We getting there. Um, but yes, check us out on YouTube now, our YouTube channel, Secret Life of Moms. Also subscribe to us in whatever platform that you listen, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio. Don't forget we're over there too. Apple Podcasts, Anchor. We are on about 10 different platforms. Beaker, there's a bunch of them that I have never heard of, but we are there too. So subscribe to our pages, Facebook and Instagram, Secret Life of Moms. Make sure you call our Google voicemail number, which is 845-293-3468. You can leave us a voicemail if you have an interesting story you want to tell us, or just give us some positive or even negative feedback. We'll take it. And don't forget, go to Apple Podcasts and give us a rating. Remember, we take those fives, we'll take a four. We prefer the five, but we will take a four if you have to. Yes. But thank you all for listening. And thank you to Coco number 2 for coming on with us. We do appreciate you. Of course. You have to come back because we're going to get you for the love connection. All right. We're going to get her for the love connection and for the what we're going to call the follow-up date.
Yes.
To find out what happened on the date.
That's what they do on the Love Connection.
That's what we're gonna do. and then we hope that you join us for that as well. Coco, do you have anything?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No.
As usual. Well, anyway, thank you all for listening. And this has been another episode of A Secret Life of Moms. Bye.
Bye.